Hey, Fire You Boss Production, Postcard Lifestyle. Fire You Boss Production, Postcard Lifestyle. In my house in Champlain. In my house in Champlain. Got back from Mexico. I made a video. I like to make videos on Reel because you see more viewers, so I can connect with people to see what you guys are doing out there, when it comes to making money from home. I don't really use, I've told you, I don't really use my house in Champlain. I don't really use, let me turn my lights on. I was just outside. Lots and lots of snow outside. So coming back from Mexico is quite a surprise. I'm telling you, buried. Got to go back to Mexico. Anyhow, I don't use YouTube to try to create sales. I do get some sales, so I'm not gonna lie. It does help somewhat, but just to connect. So don't if you're on YouTube, you think it's gonna get saturated. Things don't really get saturated. You want to be in where there is action, right? You want to be there where there is action anyways. So if you're seeing a lot of videos on a business, don't be scared. What we're asking of you as partners is direct mail and mailing postcards, right? And mailing flyers. And those people that are finding those materials are not necessarily on YouTube. They might search the company, but you don't want, I'm telling you, come on, you don't have to be a business owner or a business savvy guy like us to understand. You don't want to be where there's no action. So don't worry and be scared. I'm getting calls. Oh, it's going to be saturated. You want to be where there is action, kind of like Amazon. If it's being sold on Amazon, people want to partner up because they know they're the big hitters, right? And it's selling. So you want to always check what's selling, what's hot, right? And so that's what I want to put on here in Fire You Boss Production. What's selling, what's hot, right? And if there's a lot of action and activity, that means there's money to be made, right? I'm here in my house in Champlain. I want to make a more of a slower video for you guys. I made one for just real quick, and mostly I make those on those real quick videos is mostly so I can get views, so I can get the word out, right? Not to really get sales, but to get the word out, right? To get the word out to people and connect, to see what you guys are doing to make money and to see what I'm doing to make money, right? To get in front of the line when companies are out there and they're new. You want to get in the front of the line, right? You want to get your word out and then you want to get activity, right? So when I was making the last video, first of all, salud, I'm drinking a michelada. Let me see what I can show you. Mexico, micheladas were popular. I didn't like them before. So I found this cans. Micheladas are tomatoes, alcohol drinks, right? Beer, tomato juice, lime, salt, basically. So I found this can because, I was out working hard on the snow. So I'm going to go get some drinks. So I found this can and it's reminding me of Mexico, right? It's reminding me of Mexico because my wife there, Marlene, Bezos, kisses to my wife Marlene in Mexico, right? She was drinking these micheladas when we go out and we were cruising and we had a great time out there and relaxing, right? And that's what making money from home does. It allows you to relax and make money as you're traveling. So I was answering phone calls and helping people, right? I wasn't busy mailing and stuff, but I was out there trying to get people through what we call through the funnel, through the sales process of, hey, understanding what you're doing, what we're about, and getting some sales, making some money on vacation. So I'm drinking this little drink. So back to the video. Is you want to be where the action is, right? You want to be where, hey, what's everybody doing? Don't be scared about that, right? So I'm going to make it a 10-minute or less video to explain. So I am still on I Keep It All, right? That's one of my top 3 runners. I Keep It All. And I'm here doing some work, right? You got to do the work. I'm not just sitting there relying on YouTube. I am in all the platforms, just like everybody, right? My house in Champlain, my desk. I work over there. Yeah. So I'm here prepping cards, right? I'm prepping postcards. I'm getting the word out. The calls, right? The calls that I'm getting, right? And oh man, I got a lot of work. I got a lot of postcards up here, a lot of postcards, right? The video I made is a kind of a game plan. When people call me, right, they're like, how many of these, right? So first of all, what I'm saying and getting it out is be where the action is. It's working for us, right? I'm not changing the plan. I'm not changing rules. I'm just doing what partners were doing and successful doing before me, right? And I'm just copying exactly like they're doing We're marketing, we're not selling, right? So get that out. You know, we're not selling, we're just getting pieces of material, purchasing them, yeah, so it's an investment, it's a business, and just mailing them. That's it. And let the postcards, let the websites do the job. So I want you guys to think positive. 2023, things are working. Working from home is working. Direct mail is working, right? And I keep it always also working. I had some sales even when I was in Mexico, right? People were calling me, so they're thinking about joining. So if you're finding this video, right, like this, come on, like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I like to give a lot of tips and success stories. So I made some videos on my success on opening some packages. That's just what you guys want. And if the public wants it, I guess I have to do it once in a while. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing videos showing off the money, right? It's your success, your lifestyle that should show, right? So let's just make this video quick. I wanted the game plan. I had a lot of phone calls. Yes, I Keep It All is working. But if you're going to jump on board with I Keep It All, I'm advising, this is why I'm making this video, is you start off with more than you think you're going to need, more inventory, more postcards than you're going to need. And I already tested them. I mean, I did start just before Christmas, so it wasn't looked like it was giving me much activity, right? But I still was staying busy. I'm still doing the work, right? I'm still putting the labels on the stamps, right? I'm mailing, just like I'm telling you. If I'm telling you, it's because my partners are doing it. And if I'm telling you to mail, and then we get on the phone, we talk about business, and you're not mailing, then that's on you, right? So here's the math real quick, and I'm gonna shut this video out. If you're thinking about getting an I Keep It All or anything, right? First of all, think about you're gonna need 2,000 to 3,000 pieces of material, whether it's a flyer or a postcard. So I Keep It All. So if you're looking at this video, if I send you an email, right? If we already chatted, it's working, right? You will make some money. You're not gonna be a millionaire, but you can literally quit your job. You will literally quit your job, replace your work, right? You're using your hands, right? Your back, that kind of style of work you can replace with these postcards, right? You're not going to get rich and a millionaire, right? If you do it strategically right, you can use this income, right? This income to travel. You can use this income to buy a house or a car. You can use this income like I'm doing, and I'm funneling the revenue to other opportunities, and that's how you make big money. So if you want to talk about little money, then go do a little small program, right? If you like traveling, buying houses, doing business, then you got to do a higher ticket product, right? Because the marketing is what people are stuck. It costs you money. So understand, here's the game plan. 2 to 3 months of waiting. First month out of your pocket, second month will come out of your pocket, the postcards, meaning the inventory, but you got to hang in there. Come on, be positive. I'm telling you, hang in there. In the third or fourth month, you should see the return on your investment and revenue and money coming in, so you can return that back to buy more postcards, right? So the game plan is, first of all, look at the bottom of the description, see what I'm doing. I want to help you with stamps. There's another program that I'm working on. Come on, I'll put a link at the bottom. Right? It's a flyer program. I'll put the link at the bottom. Go look at that website. And then you text me, right? And you email me, and I'll ASAP. If I got it available, I'll email it to you, or I'll give me your address through text, and I'll mail you that flyer. I got involved in a hot flyer. It's going to be one of my runners, and I'm going to be talking about it in weeks to come. So listen for that one. It's a flyer, right? And I'll show it to you in a second. But so what I Keep It All is, think about 2,000 to 3,000 postcards. If you're not going to do 2,000 to 3,000 postcards, a 1.1 to 3% response is possible on a hot flyer like this, right? But not on 500. I was on the phone with somebody this morning, not in the $500 quantity, right? You know way in hell you're going to make money. You got to think about 2,000 to 3,000 postcards that you're going to buy in a regular month to get the wheels turning, right? That will be a 1 to 3% response. So think about that. 2,000 to 3,000 postcards, you might, on a good postcard, get 1 to 3% response. So think about that. So what I do is get started. If you're going to call me and text me and you want to send money, right? It's going to be $1,000 to join, right? Look at the description of this video. I'll show you how to join. And the postcard will tell you everything. You got to join things that are simple and are quick to understand, right? So if you want to join, it's going to be $1,000, right? $399 goes to admin. We can't do anything about that, right? We can't do anything about that. Admin has to get their piece of the action to make it all legit, to send us a product, right? They have some nice bonuses back there. They're going to mail postcards for you, right? And they're going to give you some extra things to get you flowing, right? And to get you on profit mode, right? So 2,500 postcards, it'll cost about $675. Let's talk about numbers now real quick before I close this video. That's where people get stuck. You got to buy inventory, right? All we do is market. Don't think about, hey, I'm going to be calling, knocking on doors. I don't do that crap. I don't bother people over there on the grocery store, at the gas station, right? So think about just partnering with a company, and there's companies out there just like this, and there's many more that just want us to mail, right? So if you're going to mail for a company, right, in a higher ticket program like 1,000 or more, it's going to give you more buck for your, right? More punch and buck for your money, right? So that's why I like higher ticket items. So don't be scared to join a higher ticket item, because it's going to cost you the same money on a measly little program. You want to waste your time on $50 or even a $500 program, right? So if you're thinking and you saw this video, like I said, and you want to jump on board, it's going to cost you $1,000, right? Remember, you're going to have to buy postcards. Not selling, we're marketing. You're going to buy postcards or flyers, and we're going to just mail them. Put a stamp, right? A label, right? Anybody can do that, right? Anybody can do that. So if you're going to join a company and not want to do any work, right, then that's on you. You got to do the work. And that's what I'm doing here. I got a lot of work to do here. That's what I'm doing here. So 2,500 postcards, right? It's going to cost about $600 or so. And then you're going to want to buy stamps. You got to buy stamps for them. It's going to cost you anywhere from, if you go to my link in below of the, excuse me, if you go to my link on the description of this video and buy your stamps cheap, right? It's going to cost you anywhere from $300 to $400 for those stamps, for those 2,500, right? Postcards. And that's your inventory, right? That's what you're in business with. That's what you're partnering up with me with. I keep it all, right? A product, marketing, a service. So understand that. What are we doing over here? All I'm doing is, I don't own the company, right? I don't work for nobody. I'm not their boss. They're not my boss. I'm my own boss. Fiery Boss Production. You'll be your own boss. So you buy these. And if you understand the numbers game, you will make money. I got to have a drink. Michelada. Salud from Mexico. So follow my game plan if you want. 2,500 postcards, cost about $600, right? I'm rambling around because I got a lot of stuff to tell you. $600, $300 or $400 for the stamps if you use my link at the bottom of the description of this video, right? So your investment will be about $1,000 after you partner, right? You're going to have to send $1,000 to me. You just mail it to me, and I send the $399 to admin real quick. It's a real quick program to join, right? Then you got to buy inventory. So like I said, $1,000 around for stamps or postcards. That'll give you 2,500 postcards, right? On the second month, what do you think you're going to do? If you're a newbie, you're going to sit there and wait, right? You're going to sit there and wait. You might get a sale or two. If you're good at YouTube, you might get a sale or two. But I don't wait for those sales, and I don't want you to wait either. But what happens is you're not going to get any action. You're not going to get any phone calls. You're going to give up and you want to quit. And I don't want you to quit. I want you to keep, hey, I'm going to make money this month, next month, next month. And how you do it is, once you mail those 2,500, yeah, you got to spend money, like Rich said, $1,000, right? On that second month, even if you don't get sales, right away, purchase another 2,500 postcards. I know it's going to cost you another $1,000. That's part of business. If you go buy a restaurant, $1 million, right? It's $1 million or $500,000, right? You don't have to go that route because we're not building anything. We're not managing anybody. So on the second month, please understand this. Buy another 2,500 postcards and send them out immediately. Don't leave a gap. Don't leave a gap. And this is how you're going to make money, right? Because on your third month, as you get sales coming in, right? For every 2,500, people have to sit. I'm telling you, when you spend even a $500 program or $1,000, let alone $5,000 like my other programs, people have to think about it, process it. My partner, I was so busy with other things, I was traveling, send this to me. I thought about it for 2 months, and I'm savvy. Most average people don't have a lot of money, right? Or this is coming to their homes, to the mailbox, or through an email or video like you're watching. Have to think about it. So if you think about that hey, this is not a grocery store where you walk in and buy some fruit or product. This is a business that they have to think about, right? So on the third month, some of the people are already going to process and say, wow, this is the only thing they got going on. They got to do something to make 2023 better, right? And they will purchase from you and send you $1,000 on that third month. So then you can start the cycle that I was telling you about. I mean, they have a game plan here you can read. But my game plan is 25, 25, 2,500. So by 6 months or the end of the year, you double your quantity to about 5,000 postcards. And then that's when you start talking about $10,000, $20,000 a month, right? You're not going to do that with 500 postcards, let alone 2,500. So, but the game plan is 2,500 postcards, right? On your second month, buy more, get them out there. On your third month, you start seeing some sales. And that's when you get in the cycle of 2,500 per month, right? If you're going to stay in that system. And you'll get anywhere from, you should receive on a hot postcard like this, and you get their names like I'm telling you from data marketing, right? Data marketing is working for me. I'm not getting a lot of mixes where I mail and then the postcards come back to me. That's lost of money, right? So out of the, on a good mailing list, 2,500 postcards in your third month, you start seeing 4 to 6 sales. That's a damn good business. But what happens is if you see 6 sales, use one of your postcard income, or use one of your $1,000 money orders, one postcard, or take maybe 2, but I'm thinking 1, right? 1, they'll pay you $1,000. I just told you it costs you $1,000 for 625 postcards, right? And your stamps, that's your investment. I mean, that's your expense for your marketing, your inventory, right? I just told you about 1,000. So on your third month, you're getting about 6 sales. You take 1 of your postcards income and you go ahead and buy more. If you're going to sit on the money and waste it, right, and you're not going to use it back to your business, that's on you. You're never going to make money. You should just stay out of direct mail, right? So you take 1 of your profits, $1,000, buy another $625. So then you're going to wait another 3 months on those 2,500, right, and get another. So you're always going to constantly get 46 sales, 46 sales, 46 sales. 46 sales, oh, doesn't sound like a lot. Who out there on a warehouse job, secretary job, right? Grocery job, come on, put in a description. Any kind of medium style range job that's not a corporate level or you're not a big boss are making, after taxes, the government wants your money, only $3,000, $4,000 a month if you have a good salary or $30 or more per hour. So if you get those numbers, $6,000 per month is a damn good business, right? And what my game plan is, by fall, I'm not going to just do 2,500. I'm going to use some of that revenue, right? And I want to mail 5,000 per month, and that's when you start making $10,000, $20,000 per month, right? And then I use my profits, and I get involved with other companies, so I have multiple streams of income, right? To get to my goal. I don't know what your goal is, right? But the only thing I want you to do is be positive. If you're getting a hold of this video or an email, you want to join, I keep it out. You've heard some negative stuff. They fixed a lot of things, right? They fixed their website. You cannot go on there now and get somebody else's postcard. That's BS, right? If they're not answering the phone, you can call me and I can steer you right and give you the right email, right? But you got to get started first, right? So look at the description of this video. And I just want to throw out numbers. This video is mostly for numbers so you understand, right? It takes inventory, it takes money out of your pocket. But if you do it right and you hang in there right, you'll be in the winning side. Come and win with us. All right, look at the description of the video. I'm going to put another link on my flyer programs. A lot lower end. I'm getting a lot of requests on something lower end. Lower end doesn't mean you're going to be rich, right? Lower end doesn't mean, hey, you're going to make money, right? If it's structured right, and it's leveraged, which this is a leverage, I'm telling you, leverage. Anybody gets involved with you on this flyer, you'll be on all their flyers. So if you get, imagine if you get 5 people thinking like me, 5 people acting like me, like Rich, Fire Your Boss Production, and I'm on your flyers, man, you're gonna make a ton of money. You're gonna make a ton of money. So that's what I'm doing. All I do is gonna mail, not selling. And if I get 5, 6 good guys out there mailing my names on other flyers, right? That's called leverage, right? Leverage, and those are the companies you should get involved with, right? I'm going to put a link in the bottom. It's a website for my new flyer program. You look at that website, you text me, hey, I want to get involved. I want that flyer, right? I want that flyer. And then I kind of steer you on what to do on the numbers, right? Everybody has a different, right? Everybody has a different goal, right? So you got to let me know how much money you're interested in making per month, and then you can set a goal for yourself on how many postcards or flyers, right? But anything you get involved with, let me close this video with, you're going to have to mail 2,000 to 3,000. I don't care what it is, 2,000 to 3,000 pieces of material, flyer or postcard, 2,000 to 3,000, because people have to wait on it, right? So if I mail out 5 postcards, or let alone 500, I'm waiting on those 500. You might get 3 people to call you. But imagine if you do 2,500, like I told you, you'll get 50 people calling you. And if you get 5 sales, that's 5 grand. 5 grand. You tell me a better system program, right? Where all you're going to do is mail. That's all we're doing, mailing, right? Postcard lifestyle, right? Postcard lifestyle, make it simple. Money should be made simple. Money should be a simple thing to do. It should be simple to make money, right? And not our hands and our back, right? And not leaving it in the bank. You know how I feel about saving money. I don't freaking save money. I just make money, right? And travel. All right. Like this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Text me if you want this postcard. I'll get it out to you. It's working. $1,000 a pop, right? Summer's coming. And also my flyer program. I mean, I'm not going to do a lot with it this week. I'm just getting my marketing ready, right? I'm doing some test runs on it. And then I'll keep you posted, but you can ask me for that flyer too. All right, catch you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Salute from, hey, I'm not in Mexico now, but salute to Mexico. Marlene.